Hey everybody, this is Tristan, and this is a introduction tutorial for anybody that's new to League Gaming, people that want to know how to sign up for games, basically where to know where everything is for tools, how to do standard stuff like our navigation. It's really simple, so this is a quick and easy tutorial to how to do it. I've also got my mobile app here. If you have an Android phone or an iOS phone like Apple TV or sorry, like an iPad or iPhone, we have an actual app that you can use. It's really useful. It has push notifications, integrates in your calendar. You can do things like sign up for games, check stats, team chat, all that stuff. If you want to download the app, here's a quick link. Very easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign up for the league, pretend I'm a brand new user. That's probably the most common thing that people want to know how to do. Um, if you've already signed up, this will take one quick second. So to sign up, you'll see buttons all over the place. It's really simple. For LGHL, there's a button right here. For the LGFA, the FIFA League, it's right here. Any one of these highlights, if it's a team league, you'll see a button as well. So we're going to go ahead and sign up for the LG NHL, which is all basically the same as all these three. And what's going to happen with our system is it automatically places us in a CHL team. It's instant. It'll be put on there automatically. The system figures out which best place would be for you. So we're going to click any one of these sign up buttons. They'll go to the same place, giving you a note that this is season 19 and it's on NHL 15 for the Xbox 360. You select your primary position. Make sure it's defaulted to center. Make sure you change it. A lot of people don't read. So all this other stuff is optional. So this is how you would sign up for League. Simply fill that form, click a sign up button, and it says congratulations, you've been assigned to the 76ers organization. So if you refresh, it's going to send you to an information thread. We're going to probably use one with this video. So real quick, if you go into the LGCHL form, you will now see you have team access to whatever team you've been added on. So this is your locker room. So let's go in there really quick. You'll see standard things like we have a team chat, we have sign-ups, we have a coming schedule, we have the roster. So a couple things I want to explain real quick. Because of the size of the league, you started in the CHL at this stage, and you're going to start out in the training camp. So let's go into our roster and just take a look at the size of the league. So right now, the CHL this season has 8 teams because we started a little bit later. So you can see already team rosters are at 81, roughly 81 per team. So real quick, I want to show you up here's a push notification I just got on my phone. You've been assigned to the Ottawa 76ers organization. So the mobile app has a notification system built into it as the website. So anything that happens to your account, you will be notified. So I'll explain that a little bit more detail. But what I want to sort of stress is, okay, so now I'm on this team's organization. They have rosters of 16. What I would recommend you do is send a message to your management team. You can see the management, they're distinguished by the GM and the AGM notifications. So these are the two people that are running the team that I've just been assigned on. So I am now in the AHL, or sorry, the CHL training camp. The training camp is basically you're on the backup roster. As a backup player, essentially, you're allowed to play 1 game per week unless you get called up full time. So if one of these guys quits or you're better than them, you make the team, so to speak, you can be called up. And then you'd be able to play the minimum or maximum games per week, which I believe is 3 per week in the CHL. So just to again explain the process of how our league works, you start in the CHL. The CHL is its own entity. This CHL, like I said, only has 8 teams. And then from there, on Fridays, what we do is we take everybody who signed up for the week and we assign them to an NHL team, NHL team's training camp. Think of that as your NHL rights being assigned to a team. So you'll actually show up on 2 different teams. And the reason why is because the CHL, like I said, is not affiliated to an AHL team. For example, this roster, when I go back to the roster page for the CHL, these guys are all affiliated with different AHL teams. And the reason why we do that is so the AHL or the CHL can grow at different sizes and different progress different than the AHL. So I'm on that team. I'm going to show you our navigation system. Pretty simple. You got things like standings, news, anything that's an automatic news story shows up here. Action Center is pretty useful. I'm going to just give you a quick demonstration. If you ever need to do stuff like a request, you want to change your username, you want to retire, just a quick thing about retirement. If you try to retire during the middle of the season, we consider that quitting. Retirement is at the end of the season, not in the middle of it. Injured reserve, if you need to go on vacation, you can simply fill this out and it'll automatically put you on the injured reserve reserve, which means you won't get penalized for being absent. So make sure you do that, because only you can put yourself on the injured reserve list. Or if your Xbox breaks or legitimately break your fingers and can't play, make sure you go on the injured reserve. If you need to file a complaint, like your player rights, you're not being scheduled, not being fairly treated by team, any other complaint, you do it in the action center. Think of it as a ticketing system so we can organize it. Every ticket that you fill out hits a proper target. For example, your player rights, this will go right to the Players Association that will handle your request. Whereas if you had stuff like staff complaints, that would go up to the higher ups in game requests. So just make sure you fill that out properly. We got our roster videos. I'll get a little bit details into that. Stats, all the stats you can think of. We track, for example, we got games played, record, points, goals, assists, shorthand or shots, shooting percentage, penalty minutes, just stuff like that. We have team stats as well, and that's how that is done. So I got another notification. We have power rankings that we do every Saturday. We call it Power Ranking Saturdays. We take the best. I'm going to show you just real quickly how that is done. We take the best performances. We compare who you play, and then we make a list of like forwards who's hot, defenders who's hot, who's not, goalies who's hot, contract studs and duds, team MVPs, we call them waiver bait. We rank all the teams and stuff like that. So we have a pretty good system for doing all that. Every day we have daily stars, so you can see every day. This would be the one for the other day. We can see who the daily stars are for whatever day. So that's in general how this system works. So the most common question we get is, how do we sign up for games? So I'm going to show you how to do that. There's a lot of easy ways to do it. There's really 3 places. I am going to put this on top. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do it in correlation with the mobile app. So let's go into our mobile app. It's going to hit refresh right quick, so now we're actually on a team. So when you boot up the mobile app, I don't know if you can see in the top right corner that little gear right there. If you click that, select your league. So whatever league you want to look at. In this case, I'm going to click the CHL. So click it. So we'll be able to see the CHL schedule. Think of this as the NHL app. It shows games that are going on today. If you wanted to change your dates, you just change it here. Oops, I went too far. These are the games for Thursday. Let's go back to today. Okay, so we're going to show you how to sign up. So, sorry, let me go back one quick. The important thing to understand is our schedule is based on weeks. Every week we have, I believe in the CHL, 9 games, maybe 8 games per week, and those are broken into weeks. So right now we're in week 3. So in this case, we haven't put in stats for here, but here's all the games for week 3. So we can see here's yesterday's games. Today is technically December the 3rd, so I can see what happened the other day. Here's the games. Oh, I've already signed up in a test account. Let me just delete this real quick. Delete. Okay, sorry. So here's the sign-up system. So how it works, the sign-up system is pretty simple. You, as a user, sign up for the games that you can play. We have a system to handle this. You simply sign up by clicking the button that you can of the position of the game you can play for. So let's say I can make this Wednesday game that's versus the Mississauga Steelheads. I would click the button that I'm available to play. You notice I show up in yellow, and you notice people show up as green. So the way the system works is everybody who's yellow has signed themselves up. Then the managers go in and then look at the lineups like they see here, and then they'll be able to just confirm people. Anybody that's confirmed is going to show up as a green. So yellow is a backup or a signed up available player. Green is a confirmed lineup player. So I'm going to show you how to do this on the mobile app. So if we go to my team here, we can see it's week 3. We can see the 2 games from yesterday. My team's be doing pretty good. Let me just refresh because I just made those changes by accident. So you can see I signed up for the Mississauga game. I'm yellow because that's unconfirmed, but I'm available to play. So let's say I wanted to sign up for the other game, and I'm only on my mobile app. So you can simply click the sign up button. You see that button right there? Whoops. Let's just click it, and it's going to bring you up into a little page where it says, hey, here's all the left wing, centers, right wing, stuff like that. You know, basically the same as the other website there. So the right defense there, I'm going to click the sign up button for it and click it. Oops, click it with my finger, and you can see I've now signed up. So I've signed up for 2 games, one on the website and one on the mobile app. So if I look here, there's the one I signed up for first, and the one I just did is right there. And if I refresh this, go back, you can see there's the 2 games I signed up for. Now a manager will be able to confirm me for a game, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm just going to minimize this app. So I've given myself management rights for this team, so you can't do this. But to confirm somebody, they simply click on it. So I'm going to show you how that works. Now you can see a bunch of notifications just went off on my phone. I've now turned green. Anytime you've turned green, that means you've been confirmed for a game. You're going to be notified because we want to make sure you know. So if you look at your notification center, it's going to say, in your mobile app, sorry, you can see, hey, I've been confirmed to play right D on Wednesday, December 3rd against Mississauga. So another really cool feature is we have a full notification system here. The same notifications that were pushed to your phone are going to show up here as well. So you'll be notified if you've been confirmed for a game. Another cool thing I want to show you is one thing about the mobile app real quick. Let me just go back here. So if you boot up, it's going to load. I figure a better way to do this, but it's actually going to add it to your calendar. So let me go calendar. Did it show up properly? Oh, why did it not show up? One sec. Sorry, one sec. I just fixed the bug because I did the video twice. But so what happens is anytime you're signed up for a game, it automatically adds it to your phone's calendar. So you can see right here, December 3rd. I can see I've got a game here versus the Steelheads, and it just tells you basic stuff, Xbox 360. So games are added to your calendar so you don't forget, and then I think in this case they alert you 30 minutes before. So you can see right here, there's that same event. So pretty basic, pretty advanced system for signups. How it works is you sign up for your own games, management confirms you. Every time you're confirmed, notifications go out. You can sign up anywhere from your mobile app. You can sign up from the website. Another easy way to sign up is under the chat box right here. This button was once said schedule, but it changes depending on what's happened to you. So it says I'm green for one, and then it's going to be yellow for one. So that is filled in, means I'm confirmed, unconfirmed for one, and tells me my next actual scheduled game is today at 8:30. And if you click this, it's the same as that sign up form. So if you're more comfortable just clicking on this, you can simply sign up for games yourself. And again, it tells you what you've been signed up for. So now what happens? If you're in the CHL, you're going to be randomly assigned your NHL rights to an AHL team. So when you're given to that organization, you can then play in that organization as a training camp player. So it might sound weird, but you're actually going to be on two rosters. But it makes sense because there's the AHL, CHL is not really affiliated with the AHL. So I'm going to just assign myself and show you what it's like when you get assigned. So just give me 1 sec while I run a script to do a Free Agent Friday simulation. Alright, that is done. So now I've been randomly assigned to a CHL team. Let me just bring my phone back up. There, sir, where are you? 1 second. Alright, back. Okay, so now I've actually been assigned to a random AHL team. In this case, I was assigned to the Philadelphia organization. So I should see a notification right here. So you'll get this when you've been assigned. You'll say, hey, your NHL/AHL rights have now been acquired by the Lee Valley Phantoms. So if I go into the regular site here, the same way you saw the roster, or sorry, you saw the locker room for your AHL or CHL team, you'll also see the same one for your new AHL team. So you've now been put onto this team's training camp. So it's the same type of system. You can work your way onto the team. You can only play permanently in one league. So if you get called up to the AHL team, that's it. You'll be then removed from the CHL team. You'll just be on the training camp. Sort of same type of system for that. So the last thing I kind of want to show you is a couple of quick useful features. We do a cool thing with videos and streaming. So if we click on LGTV here, if this is green, it means somebody's live streaming. So if we click it, we can actually enable the stream right here on the site. So if it's game night, a lot of people stream. You'll be able to watch multiple streams right here on the website. See, I just got the notification that my NHL rights have been acquired by the Phantoms. So this is somebody streaming. It's just doing the quick little Twitch ad right here. Let me just, you can, if you wanted to, you can chat on the individual stream. What's kind of cool is if there's multiple streams, you can, resize this and they would show up here. You can have all the, if you wanted to really watch this one stream versus two others, you can, you can resize and control it any way you'd want to do it. So it's actually really cool. Anybody that's streaming on the website, you'll see the little live button right here. So I want to show you another quick couple features with a mobile app. You have the regular chat button. If you go over here, there's a chat. You're going to see that's the same. I wish I still drank. You can see that's the sort of the same stuff. You got the standings page is the same as you're going to get on the regular website. So all your stats are going to be there. Another cool feature I wanted to show you real quick is team chat. So if I go to my team here, I click the my team tab. Team chat, that's what you saw in your locker room. This is your own private chat. You guys can send messages back and forth. Think of this as WhatsApp, but for your private chat or your private team. You'll see that for your HL team. So if I go to HL, see I now see the My Team button up here, and here's that My Team. I can see their chat, stuff like that. I can sign up for games, and I'm probably not going to get put on them, but and I think that's basically all this. That's all the main stuff I want to show you. Lastly, how to take stats. We have a pretty big system to handle this. I'll post a link before or below how to do it. But basically what you do is you simply just take photos of your screen, and then we have an OCR system that stands for optical character recognition. That'll try to break the stats out of it. If you can't do it, then your manager will do it. From the mobile app, you'll see a button. So let's back over the mobile app. You'll see a button on the right side on these things right here. It says input score. That only shows up if the game's over and no stats have been put in. Or on the website, input score. You could upload your photos for that. Again, there'll be a video for that. But that's basically how to navigate yourself on the site, how to do stats, where your locker room is, how to sign up for games, how to use the mobile app, all that kind of cool stuff. So anyway, hope this video was helpful, and hope your League Gaming career goes well. All right, thanks. Ciao.